We love to see nice guys finish first. They don't get nicer than that guy. We visited with him at just a delight. And so when you saw, after all those years, and you pointed out that there was a time when perhaps they didn't peak at the right time, and there was that narrative out there, to see them finally get to the summit last year, not just relief, but joy for a group of guys that had been criticized perhaps unfairly for years.
Yeah, I mean, when you sit there and Nick Backstrom is one of the least probably appreciated guys in the National Hockey League over his career. I mean, this guy has done spectacular things, put up spectacular numbers. But the fact that when you looked at this team, and before they won the Cup, it was Ovi that was talked about, well, where's his greatness at all time? Because it's not there yet until he wins a Cup. Well, these guys finally slayed that dragon, and I like the way that they are going about it right now, because when we talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning this year, you have to use the similarity of what Washington dealt with in the past. What do you do when you're running away from things? How do you make sure those things don't creep into your game so you don't wake up in the playoffs like, oh my gosh, this isn't what we're supposed to be doing?
Right.
And this team is doing that at the right time. So I give a lot of credit to this group, the leadership group, and that's the one thing I know from talking to them, and you see it there in the interview, but from speaking to them at different times, just a calming influence. You need guys like that, because there's nothing calm about the playoffs. It's chaotic. And that's great. That's what we love about it. But you have to have those guys that can kind of put a thumb on it, chill out a little bit here. We'll be okay, and Nick Backstrom's that type of guy.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that he pointed out how calm Holtby is. He's the exact same.
Well, it's amazing, right? I mean, and those are the guys you want to be in the locker room with when things are unraveling or people think they're unraveling. And just the way he speaks in that interview, I'd love to be in that locker room with a leader like that, because he's a complimentary piece when you think about the Washington Capitals, and that is amazing. And the way he plays the game, the way he sees the ice, the way that he could probably pick up players, even the leaders that need a boost once in a while. Such a valuable piece in a cast of characters that are so well known. And those guys are key pieces in those Cup runs. And I just love how humble he is. You know, they won. He didn't see the puck on the power play goal. How did it go in? Let's move on. And as you said, he doesn't like talking about himself. He's just a great guy to have.